Welcome back to the Bears' latest podcast, episode 135. I'm Colton St, Vincent, your host. Underdog is the reason we're here. While you're watching, scan this right now, download the app. You missed out on some Super Bowl fun. College basketball's coming up. All this stuff's coming up. Underdog. We'll dive into it. Last night, Super Bowl 60. Seahawks dominated Patriots 29-13. Kenneth Walker III is the MVP. Now, I personally had a Sam Darnold MVP future. He had 202 yards and a touchdown, no picks, only sacked once. For example, Drake May, for comparison, 295, 2 tutties, and 2 picks, along with a fumble lost. So, 3 turnovers from Drake May. He still ended up with a 79.1 quarterback rating. So, that's way higher than I expected. It was just a dominant defense the whole time. Now, there's some garbage time stats here by May. Mac Hollins had 78 receiving yards. Stuff like that, when looking at this in retrospect, will really show that, oh, wow, it wasn't terrible. No, it was a bad offensive game. Drake May missed a lot of dudes, missed a couple throws that even Chris Collinsworth didn't have any excuses for him. It was brutal. How did the Seahawks win this game? In Seahawks fashion. Dominating defense. What they call themselves? The dark side? I think it was the dark side. The dark side came to play and absolutely suffocated the Patriots. This is a defense that we saw. They were flying around like group tackling, aggressive group tackling. They got 6 sacks and how many QB pressures. They were sending 4, and then they would occasionally blitz a corner, and the corner would get through it every single time. So, I mean, you saw guys, Byron Murphy, great pick out of Texas. Devin Witherspoon, great pick out of Illinois. Reek Woolen, Kobe Bryant, Julian Love was everywhere. Leonard Williams, I felt like was everywhere, and he only had 1 tackle. So that just shows the gang tackling. Julian Love, Nuosu, nailed that one with the picks. How are we going to talk about the Bears with this? We need more playmakers. The pass rush showed they would just have 4 up front, send 4, get pressure, cause turnovers. We obviously, as the Bears, we led the league in turnovers this year, but we did not get any sort of pass rush. So that just shows right there. It all starts up front, because then those back end guys can just lock it up, be dominant. How are we going to do that? Well, a move that we can make this offseason goes back to a guy that was on the team last time the Bears were in the Super Bowl, Brian Urlacher. Talking to CHGO boys, he calls for the Bears to trade for Max Crosby. Now, what exactly does he say here? He is chatting. He says, I wish they would go get him. They have the pieces to get him, I think. They have the cap space if they want to get him. I'm a huge fan of this. That dude plays the game the way you're supposed to. He plays 1,000,000 miles an hour every snap, doesn't take plays off, and he makes huge plays. Now, it's getting pretty loud. Maybe it's just we are trying to manifest it, but we have a month before free agency kicks off. What if we just made a move right now, got Crosby, didn't have to worry about pass rushing in the free agency period. So it's something that we just saw can dominate an entire postseason. Darnold was fine. He just didn't miss throws. Kenneth Walker was awesome. And the defense dominated. So we have the quarterback that can carry games. We have the weapons. We have the offensive line. Now, if we can get a defense somehow, and I think that all starts with a pass rush. So Max Crosby is it. Everything I'm seeing, it's going to take a little more than it took to get Micah Parsons, which was 2 firsts and a starting NFL player. I would assume it'd be like 2 firsts and a second. I doubt they care about a starting NFL player, but if they do, Deo Adeyingbo, he looked pretty good. I think so. That's something to really think about. Something that it really doesn't take any thinking at all because it's as easy as pie. Underdog Fantasy. That is right, folks. Underdog Fantasy is the place to go. Playing on Underdog is easy. Are you not on Underdog yet? Didn't I ask you to scan this earlier? You're in luck because new customers score $75 in fantasy bonus entries when you make your first $5 fantasy entry. Playing on Underdog, it's easy as pie. Head to the app. I had you scan it earlier. Make picks on whether a player will go higher or lower, like stats, like touchdowns, rushing yards, receptions, and more. We got NBA coming up. College basketball second half of the season's coming up. March Madness is coming up. You can think, hey, I think this guy's going to have lower than this points. That guy's going to have higher than this rebound total. If you get them right, you could win up to 5,000 times your cash. Plus, there's new promos dropping every single day on the app. So, if you like making picks and winning money, Underdog is the place for you. This week in Underdog, I'm going to be looking into some more college basketball games. We just went over the big game. I had Sam Darnold to throw for higher than 230.5 passing yards. Was I correct? No, I was not. He was at 202. So now I have to make up for it. And Underdog Fantasy is going to give me the opportunity to make up for it because all you got to do, like I said, download the app, use promo code FOOTBALLFAN. It's been right there at the bottom of the screen the whole time. FootballFan to score $75 in fantasy bonus entries when you play your first $5 in fantasy. That's promo code FOOTBALLFAN, all one word. Underdog. Make picks, win money.
Must be 18 plus. 19 plus in Alabama and Nebraska. 19 plus in Colorado for some games. 21 plus in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia. And present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/playing get terms DFSTML for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8 or text from 467-369.
Now, back to our good old pal Ryan Pace, former Chicago Bears manager, general manager. Ryan Pace left the Bears when Ryan Poles took over a couple years ago and was the assistant GM for the Falcons. In his couple years, 7 seasons as GM for the Bears went 48-65. In the 4 seasons he has left the Bears and gone to Atlanta, 30-38. So for you doing math at home, that is 70 wins and 103 losses. Not ideal, man. Not ideal. New GM for the Falcons is former assistant Bears GM Ian Cunningham. So just kind of times a flat circle. It's all one song situation. Pace is still 48. Who knows? I don't fully understand how old is too old for the GM or the scouting positions or all this stuff. He pretty much inherited a team and then spent himself into oblivion, and he pretty much had to do a full teardown in 2022. In his, obviously he's been gone for 4 seasons. The only players left on the Bears roster, just to remind you, Cairo Santos, kicker, Cole Kmet, tight end, Jalen Johnson, cornerback, end of list. So, peace out, Ryan Pace. I don't know what's next for him, but something to talk about. Last thing to talk about for today is we have our new offensive coordinator. We have Press Taylor. He is the younger brother of Bengals coach Zach Taylor. He was the offensive coordinator for the Jaguars for a few seasons, and last season he was Ben Johnson's passing game coordinator. So we stay within. I love that. We got a guy that Caleb already worked with last year, a guy that's already been an offensive coordinator. He isn't calling plays. Obviously, Ben Johnson's calling plays. So it's a very good spot for him. It's a good spot where he's already failed as an OC, and now he can work his way back up, get the title, get the experience, and I don't know, man. Like, Declan Doyle leaves for Baltimore, kind of bummed, but I personally think Press Taylor is a very, very good option. So he's got the experience. People obviously think he has tons of talent, tons of what am I trying to say? He's got ton of Potential. Word of the day is potential. So, it's just nice. You just got to trust in Ben Johnson. We're going to be having to get used to the shuffleboard of the world of good coaching. So, something very fun that we are never really used to as Bears fans in the 30, 40, 50, 60 years since we have not been in the forefront. So we're back in the forefront now. Very excited to see what Press Taylor does, but I'm very excited to see this offseason because that is episode 135 of the Bears Latest Podcast. I'm your host, Colton St. Vincent, Underdog Fantasy. Please, if you haven't scanned this now, you better rewind and scan it. Promo code footballfan, Underdog Fantasy. Thank you very much for watching. I love you, Ben Johnson. I love you, Caleb Williams. We'll catch you guys in tomorrow's episode.